When you could care less about what the next person think, I swear to you on my soul, and my soul is the most valuable thing that I have in my life. Once you could care less about what the next person think, it is so much easier to walk throughout this life. You do you the best way you know how, as long as it's moving in righteousness. Everything else is obsolete. I've been using obsolete heavy lately. Let me find that. But everything else is obsolete. That's what I do know. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you care that I don't care. I just don't, man. And it feels good. The only thing I stress about is what I allow. Shoot. I know God got me. I guess that's my biggest thing. Since I know God got me, I'm not really too concerned about everything else. And I try not to be as concerned about people, but unfortunately, that ain't the type of heart I was given or given, however you want to call it. That wasn't the heart He blessed me with. So yes, I do still care about people, but I ain't finna let no people play on my top either. Look at me, I'm sweating. This is crazy. This is crazy in my baby voice. Hot as hell. Or what they say is hot as, I don't know. But anyway, I got to get in this car and get this AC blowing, because I'm going to need that real soon. To my acipity. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, life has been life, and it's been real interesting, let me tell you. It's been a lot of interesting situations, especially when I continue to understand myself from the inside out, because there's a lot of things about me that I was just not aware of, just moving throughout life, not trying to pay it no mind, just knowing I'm doing things just to be, I'm just doing it, not knowing why the hell I'm just doing it. Just going to school because they say I got to go to school. Just talking to this person because they say I'm their friend. And I have to understand. I always wonder, and every time I hear a video about somebody talking about being overstimulated and stuff like that, me taking it as anxiety and stuff like that, not knowing that whole time it's just my spirit is just not comfortable in this setting. It's just not comfortable in this setting, because when I sit back and look at it, sometimes I am comfortable. And then once I know that, it's like, okay, well, it wasn't just me. It had to be in my environment. Because if I'm uneased here and then I go there and I'm at ease, then something can't be right. Then again, sometimes I do be overthinking. But when I overthink, I don't take what I just thought about and run with it. I sit back and I evaluate, or I scrutinize it. And then over time, I realized that it wasn't just me, period, point blank. It was the environment, because either somebody else mess around and mention something about it, or something come out about it, and then next thing you know, I'm like, dang, I was wondering why. But I thought I was tripping. Sometimes we gotta stop underestimating ourselves, because you don't really even know your full potential, let alone walking in your fullest potential. Because it's always a roadblock somewhere. It kind of mediocreizes our potential. I don't even want to say potential, because it's actually bigger than that. It's not just the potential. It's our being. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. It's really felt good to actually get out and walk. It's been a minute since I did it. I really didn't think I could do it on my own, Even though it's just as simple as me getting out, pulling up somewhere, getting out of the car and walking on my own. Yes, it's just that simple. But in all actuality, this is what life does to you. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like you need a friend. It makes you think that you're weird if you want to go take yourself out to eat or go walking by yourself if you ain't exercising. Because I ain't exercising right now. I just wanted to walk. And maybe this is just me speaking for me, because not, to each his own. This is just my life cycle and what I realize about myself. This is why I'm trying to do the inner work, so I can completely understand. I probably never completely understand, but I can see my errors and I can work on them. So yeah, I felt some type of way coming out here just walking by myself. And I ain't even live recording this video. Oh, look at that. Oh, sweating. Sweating. Real life situation. So I guess it do look like I'm working out, but in all actuality, that ain't what I came out here to do. I came out here in some Jesus slides. So you know this was not my initial plan. I just didn't have my baby, so I just took it upon myself to, instead of go spend some money, God, dog, like I said, I got a hospital budget and it ain't even what it is. You know what I'm saying? So instead of spending money, I figured I'd go do something free. Yup, and did. Frugal as hell. Gotta be. It's 2025. And I ain't made it big yet. But yeah, though. So, definitely didn't come out here to exercise. But here I am. So this was a good experience for me. Something small, but it'd be the little things in life that you discredit. You know what I'm saying? The little things in life that could go a long way. Me taking the time to actually do this by myself. All right, you did it, Ebony. It don't matter if nobody like, why she walking out here by herself? She ain't got no man. You know, this is those being intrusive thoughts. That's what type of stuff be going on. Mine ain't for everybody. You know, you might have different stuff going on. Oh, she just lonely, period, point blank. It's just a number of things that life be hitting you with, man. Making you think you're supposed to be concerned about it when in all actuality, the only thing I feel like you're supposed to be concerned about on this earth is getting to know you and being everything that you're supposed to be out here in this world. Like your purpose. And your purpose might not be no big famous celebrity, corporate business owner. It might not be that. It might just be something for your community. Something as small as you getting the kids together. You getting the kids together on a Saturday in apartments or something like that. And I ain't speaking for me because, baby, if it is God's plan for me to do something like that in my apartments, in the apartments that I live in, then Lord knows he going to have to be with me. He going to have to be with me. And I ain't saying that these kids is over the top, because they not. It's just that they kids. And sometimes it can take a lot to set a child on the right path. You know, yeah, tender love and care and stuff like that, but sometimes it take a little bit more, because we got all these babies coming from different backgrounds, and you don't know how they living and stuff like that, so it can be difficult. This is why I believe in the phrase, it takes a village. You know what I'm saying? Because what I can't teach my child, the next person can. But yeah, if that's what God calling me to do, if he end up calling me to do that, since I'm mentioning it, saying it out my darn mouth, I just pray he be with me, you know. Continue to mold me. Because I'd be having setbacks when it comes to my babies, and I only got 2. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's a whole nother subject for another day. But yeah. Long story short, because it's so hot, and I'm trying not to mention it, because the more I set my mind on, I'm pretty sure that it makes it even more hot, because it really ain't that hot now that I feel a breeze, and the sun still covered up by this cloud. About to be out soon. But I think my thought process is really what's throwing my body off track. Whew. But yeah. I swear I hate going live too, now that I talk about it. I know I'm going to break this thing down like a bust down part. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to break this thing down, because first of all, we not